pictures, Lord. If tomorrow all the things were gone, I've worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. When I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her till today. Stand up, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Less than 100 days to the most important election of our lifetimes. Are you ready?
Yes!
It's time to fight back, ladies and gentlemen. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. Well, I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. Well, I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Woo! Thank you very much. USA!
USA! USA! USA!
On that note, I'd like everybody to take a seat if you can, if you have one. My name is Vicky Palladino. Vicky Palladino. And I am the president of the Whitestone Republican Club. And I want to announce tonight to each and every one of you, I put my papers in, and I am officially running for the City Council of the Borough of Queens.
Yeah!
19. Let the games begin. Okay, well, it's a hell of a way to start out a night, and especially with the last song. We all know and we're aware of what de Blasio's and Cuomo's plans are for our 9/11 celebration. What they want to do, of course, is not recognize it for what it is. They've been trying to put this baby to bed now for probably 8 years. They don't want to call it a terrorist attack because we might offend somebody. I say offend away.
Right.
Okay? What we got going on right now is they want to replace the 9/11 ceremonies or make them basically non-essential. Like a lot of us, they tried to do that too. But this is far worse. These men died going into these flaming buildings, these police that they are now defunding. We are suffering under the wrath of Emperor Cuomo and communist William Wilhelm Jr.
That's right. That's right.
Well, I have news for them, and I'm going to start to put something together immediately, and I'd like everybody's help, and since I have so many of you here tonight, 9/11 is not going to go unrecognized by us, because we swore we'd never forget.
That's right.
And we never will. So we're going to prove that.
Unless you're a Democrat.
On
You forget.
September the 11th. It's a Friday. I want as many people from as many boroughs as we could conjure up. I want to get a person in the head of every borough. And I want a point person. And we're going to go down there on 9/11. And we're
Yes.
going to make our voices heard.
I'm there.
You may not terminate 9/11. You won't do it. Not on my watch. Not on all of our watches. Do you understand how many people are here tonight? We have close to 200 people here. There are people here. Larry Rosen came down. He's been following me since I jumped out of the car with de Blasio in 2017. Larry is here. He came all the way down from Goshen, New York.
Wow.
We have Janine over here and her husband. They're from Pennsylvania.
Nice.
I want to take a moment now to be very humble and to thank you all for coming on a phone call. I cherry-picked each and every one of you, and I said, you take the time to read my posts. You take the time, better yet, not just to react to them, but to comment on them. Do you know what that does for somebody like me? That gives me a clear picture of what the people want and what the people need. And what the people need is a voice. The people need a voice. A strong voice. Hashtag silent no more. Woo! Hashtag save our city. We must help our president. We got to do everything we can to help Donald J. Trump make sure he gets elected. The only way we're going to do that is by taking mail-in ballots and throwing them in the garbage.
That's right.
Right.
We're going to go to the polls, and if we have to wait online for 3 to 4 to 5 hours, we're going to do all that. Why? Because we want our freedom.
Yeah.
It's freedom that you're not allowed to take away from us. We, the people. I ran a We the People campaign 3 years ago. I will run a We the People campaign again. Get ready. It's going to get ugly.
Right.
We all know how the first record played out. I was beat up by my own GOP.
Yep.
Well, I plan on taking that battle on again if necessary. But it seems that we're going to have a bit of a upswing and an uptick here in the borough. For anybody who's not aware, the Queens GOP has become basically non-essential. That's for sure. That we could definitely deem as non-essential. So tonight I'm going to have somebody come up after we do the pledge. Kind of got carried away a little bit here. A rabbi's going to do the blessing. We're going to do the pledge. And then I have somebody very special tonight who also has been following me for many years. And she's going to sing God Bless America. So let's get started with Rabbi and give your blessing. Thank you very much.
Remain sitting for a few moments here.
Too late.
It's hot. All right, tonight is actually, for those of us who are Jewish and observant, we're going to begin, there's a holiday, it's hard to call it a holiday, Tisha B'Av, the 9th of Av, which commemorates the destruction of both holy temples that stood, one second, are you recording that thing?
You tell me when.
That stood on the Temple Mount in Jerusalem. Right now, the abomination, the mosque is occupying that spot right now. And so we commemorate the destruction of that temple. Now, there's a verse from the Psalms, Ashrei Yoshvei V'Yitecha Al Yichud Salah, which is, happy are those who dwell in your house, and we will continue to praise you, paraphrasing it. So the house talking about originally was talking about those temples that stood on the Temple Mount. Later on, it means houses of worship, synagogues and churches. But it also means more than that. It means the house that's a community. And we have a house that's called America. We are part of a house that's called America. Abraham Lincoln said, a house divided cannot stand up, right? I'm paraphrasing Abraham Lincoln. What is the left trying to do? The left is trying to destroy that house by turning American against American with their identity politics. They're trying to create division between everybody according to race or your ethnic origin or any other aspect of who you are. That you shall not be an individual. You shall not be an American anymore. You shall be just a member of an identity group. We have to stand up strong against that. We have to keep the house of America intact and together. The prophet Isaiah said, in prophesizing before the destruction of the first temple, I'm paraphrasing what he said the people were stupider than a farm animal because they could not recognize that it was God that gave them everything that they have.
Exactly.
I need to start out, the first step is appreciating what a wonderful thing it is to be an American, that God has blessed us with being an American. This is a blessing. America is a blessing. America is a fulfillment of God's promises. Starting out with the story of creation of Adam and Eve. That doesn't matter where you are or who you are or where you come from, that you are an individual. And America is a representation of that. That doesn't matter of your place of origin. This is the most diverse, in the positive way, country that's ever existed on this planet. This is the freest and most beneficial planet that has ever existed on this country. And so many people have died to defend our liberty, our rights, which God gave us those rights. They didn't come from a government. They didn't come from Governor Cuomo. They didn't come from de Blasio. They didn't come from the Democrat Party. They came from God. So we must stand together and support our country, starting out with supporting our president, President Donald Trump, who God has anointed to lead us, to take our country back. We have to thank our military and our police and our other first responders who stand in the way of trouble for all of us. While the evil left wants to defund the police, we need to defend the police. So I'll ask everybody to please rise for a quick blessing. I'll call upon God's blessing to this meeting and subsequent meetings after that. May God bless us to unite together as Americans in love and in harmony, in unity, to protect our Constitution, to stand in respect for that flag, to show appreciation and thank God every day of our lives for the tremendous, talk about the word privilege, which has been misused so much, the privilege of being an American. May God strengthen us and increase our love and our bond between each other, that we may defend this great republic and make our days, as President Trump says, he started out with Make America Great Again, right? We're going to keep America great and make America even greater. We're going to defeat the left. God bless America. Let us say
Amen.
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 Okay, now we have some special young people who never miss a meeting. So I'd like them here to stand, as they always do, and let's salute the flag. Move towards the middle, please. Okay, ready? Hand
Oh,
over
come
hard,
on.
hats off. Well, ladies, you don't have to. I
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Born and unborn.
Thank you, ladies. Okay, Susie, you're up. This is Susie. She's been with me, I guess, 2.5 years now? 3 years? And she's got a hell of a voice. Let's give a round of applause to Cindy. Susie, she's going to sing God Bless America. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her
skies with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Thank you. God bless you all. God bless America.
Well, like I said, a hell of a meeting, right, folks? And we're only just getting started. Okay, I wanted Lauren to come up here for a minute, please. Oh, wait, before I go any further, Lauren, before you, sorry. I want to take 1 minute. It's a very important minute. Adam Barnett. Adam Barnett, come this way, please. Come on, Adam. It's your turn. Let's go.
This is so dark.
Everybody give a round of applause to this hero who put together the Bayside Pro Cop. We had that drew 1,000 people that Sunday. Off the blue. This is Adam Barnett. On June 7th, he contacted me and he said he wanted a hand. He had an idea. He was fed up with the way the cops were being treated. It was just an idea. I want you to know this man doesn't have any relation to the police department whatsoever. This is what the citizens of New York are made of. This is Adam Barnett. Say a few words.
I'm not a speaker. I wasn't expected to speak. I didn't know I was going to speak. I started to walk because I couldn't deal with what was going on in New York. I'm a native New Yorker. I'm going to cry. What we're doing to law enforcement in this country is unbelievable. You got to make a stand. If you think it's just happening out there, it's not. It's coming here. It's coming everywhere. You got to stand up for this. They're going to take advantage of this situation. We got to be strong. You got to fight, and you can never give up. Never, ever give in to these people. You can't give in to them. I love all of you. I love all of you so much for being here and supporting Vicky. I love you guys. Yeah.
That's a real hero, folks. This is a guy who stepped out of his box and decided to do something. That's all it was. And my post said, one man, one voice, brought together 1,000 people. Pretty amazing. And all it takes, it shows you the power of one. The power of one. One. So when people say to me, Vicky, you're going to go up against those Democrats, you're going to lose. I beg to differ with every single one of you doubters, because I'm going to fight like the dickens for each and every one of you, because that's what it's all about. We're worth saving. And now I want to get to Lauren. Lauren, can you come up a minute, please? Because we're going to talk about a little something that needs to be done in Queens so that we can talk about... Lauren, where are you? Don't tell me you're shy. Get over here. Get over here.
Come on, Lauren.
Sorry, everybody's got to have their day. If you're uncomfortable with it, you'll deal with it. The best way to... How's the best way to... How do you fight a fire? You don't throw water. You got to face the fire. You walk into the fire. That's why they're getting away with everything that they're getting away with. Okay, so put up your shield and get ready to fight a war. We're at war. Come over here, Lauren. Lauren is heading up. She's our point person for District 26. I just want you to know that we're putting together a new county committee. We have decided that Queens is worth taking back. We have Joe Kincannon standing here tonight. There he is. And I am proud to announce Joe's candidacy to take over Joanne Ariola's seat. You got that on tape, Mike? Do not edit that out. Do not edit that out. We are going to win Queens back. And the way to win Queens back is to change the Queens County Committee.
That's right.
Okay, that is all. Okay, Lauren is passing around papers. I want you to understand something. In order to change Queens County, you need to be able to vote. It's not a public vote for you or for I unless we're involved. So what I'd like you to do is take this paper that Lauren is handing out, and I'd like you to please fill out your name, your address, your phone number, or your email. This is vital. And what we're going to do is, this gives you the privilege and the opportunity to be on the inside track to vote for the replacement and the new chairperson, okay? The average Joe cannot vote. You need to be part of the committee.
But the average Joe can win.
But the average Joe can win, exactly. All right, so what we're going to do is, Lauren's going to pass some papers around, and we're going to move on from there. Okay, Lauren? Thank you.
Please sign those
Oh, by the
papers.
way, the club's been on hiatus. We could use a couple of bucks. Jimmy's going around with 50-50, okay? So we're gonna go there with that. All right, play a little music, have a little water, and then I'll be back, and I'm going to bring on the star of the show, which is the one and only historical landmark that's left standing here in New York, Mr. Curtis Lewa.